Hello, Mr. Cassidy. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm doing good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show right now. I wish he was here in studio, but he's a busy man. He travels the world. We got to do it via phone. Big Cass is here on the program. Sir, welcome to the show. Very excited to have you.
Well, thanks for having me.
There's so much to get to and not enough time to get to everything here, but of course, the big reason, and it's not just you, SummerSlam. This is your first SummerSlam. This is your first major pay-per-view for the WWE.
Yes. It's Sunday, August the 21st, and it's at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, which is my hometown, New York City, going against Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. Me and Enzo are. That's two very, very prominent WWE superstars that we get to compete against in the Barclays Center. And it's going to be an absolutely amazing night. Friends and family going to be there for me, people that I grew up with. It's just awesome performing at SummerSlam because I've been to 4 SummerSlams as a fan. I was at SummerSlam 97, 98, 2002, and 2007. I was a member of the WWE Universe, wishing that I could be a WWE superstar, and now I'm walking into my hometown at SummerSlam as a WWE superstar, performing in front of the WWE Universe. So it's pretty indescribable.
Now, let me ask you about that. Since I've been to a lot of major pay-per-views and Raws and even the house shows and stuff, but I don't have a career coming anytime soon with the WWE, but you're fortunate enough to do that. Are they doing the vignette package like they did with Edge and Christian, where they showed their history of showing up like at WrestleMania 6 in Toronto and other events where they can find you in the crowd? Are they looking for you at these past events?
I don't think so. And the difference between Edge and Christian and myself would be that usually because the shows were in New York and tickets were at such a high demand, my seats were usually not the best. So in order for them to find me would be very difficult because I'm probably at the top of the building.
This really tall guy in such short seats.
Yeah, there was one time I did get on TV. It was going into Survivor Series 2002 in Madison Square Garden. They had Sunday Night Heat. They do like that hour pre-show, which was Sunday Night Heat. Right. And they show the fans filing into the building. I clearly can be seen on that. That was like the one time I got on TV.
So down the road, when they do the big DVD package and network specials for Big Cass, that they're going to throw that clip in there. It's like, oh, look, on MTV, Sunday Night Heat, there's Big Cass walking in.
Exactly. You could see me. I look very different, and I have my my Echo sweatshirt on, a gray Echo sweatshirt. Yeah, it's. I remember it very vividly. Like I've watched it over and over. It's like they show the front of the Garden where it says Survivor Series sold out, and then they immediately pan to people entering into the rotunda at the Garden, and that's when I got on TV.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your match, if we could here, and you know, storyline aside, and what have you. You know, you're there with Enzo and Kevin Owens, who you guys all did a lot of time together in NXT, but now you're at this one of the major pay-per-views, one of the major staples for WWE, but you're there with a legend in this business with Chris Jericho. What goes through your head when they're like, okay, look, you're going to do a match with Jericho, and you know he's a great wrestler, he's great to work with, but I mean he transcends just being a wrestler in this business.
Well, he was the first ever undisputed WWE champion,
right?
Beating The Rock and Austin in the same evening at Vengeance 2001. He, like you said, he's an absolute legend. He's traveled the world. He's been everywhere. He has succeeded everywhere, and he's been on top everywhere. So to be able to compete with him at SummerSlam, a major pay-per-view, like you said, it's incredible. And Chris Jericho right now, I watch some of his stuff, his promos from Monday Night Raws nowadays over and over because some of the stuff he's been doing as of late is just maybe the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
He gets so insultive, but he uses the corniest terminology to get his points across, and it's just brilliant because, you know, he's trying to be a tough guy, but he's using, like, old man humor.
And he just some of the, like, the you better watch what it. Like, just some of the things he's doing as of late are just my favorite things to watch.
Is a lot of this, I mean, you would know better than anybody, is a lot of this when you're doing all those hours of traveling, either, you know, just driving to the next event or if you're on a plane, you start talking to yourself and weird thoughts start rambling, and you go, I can turn this into a promo somehow. It makes no sense, but it'll just catch on.
Yes, I guess sometimes I'm constantly thinking of things to say, whether I'm on the airplane or in a rental car or in my hotel room. Like, I'm constantly thinking of things or situations that I think would be funny or entertaining or whatnot, because me and Enzo's main goal when we go out there is to have fun with the people. So, I mean, that's how we approach it, me and Enzo. It's number one, the people are come first. So how can we go out and have fun with the people tonight is our number one priority and objective. And I think that translates across the TV screen, that we're having fun with the people. And we want them to join in. We want to just have fun with them. Like, that's, our number one goal. And we're constantly thinking of ways to do that.
I really enjoyed your run and getting to see you two develop during NXT. And of course, you did some time. You're one of the rare guys nowadays who did time in FCW and NXT before coming to the WWE. And you guys got the intro and the catchphrases and in the crowd in the palm of your hands while doing NXT, and they love it. And it's just a whole nother beast with the crowd with NXT. And then you guys get called up, and I loved everything you guys did, but that we're doing down there. But I was just worried. I'm like, doing the the certified G, and you can't teach that, and soft. I'm like, I wonder if it's going to wear thin, really quickly, because the WWE audience is very fickle as of, recent years. But it every time you come out, the place goes nuts. Nobody's tired of it, and they can't wait. They're like, they can't even stop themselves from saying it while you guys are saying it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the people just took to us very quickly. I guess something about us that they can connect with, even through the television screen. Something about us just connects with them. The people just have fun with us, and people just want to have fun with us. We go out there and we got to give them the certified G bona fide stud, 7 feet tall, because Billy Joel goes out there. He's not gonna play a concert without doing Piano Man. The people want to see Piano Man. So when we come out, we got to make sure we give the people what we've been giving them on television, and what they want to sing along.
Yeah, so, it's exactly right.
They want to play along. They want to sing along.
And they don't want you to change from it. They want you to keep it the same every time, which is great.
Exactly. It's our Piano Man. We go out there, and the people want to sing along. So, so why would we change it? The people are there. They want to have fun, and we're gonna have fun with them. And
you have the unique opportunity, too, where you do your... You come out on stage, you do your opening lines, but then you have the freedom in the ring to change up and go in weird directions, which everybody's now loving, that you guys, not becoming silly, but you're becoming more, having more fun with it. It doesn't appear like stiff, like, when the Wyatt family comes out and everything. It's very serious, down to business. You guys seem like you're ready to kick ass, and then you have a whole hell of a lot of fun speaking to the crowd and attacking other wrestlers, whatever. I've also noticed, too, that when Enzo's doing certified G, bona fide stud, when you lift your leg up to smack your knee, I'm starting to see people do that now in the crowd. They're not just mouthing it, they're lifting their legs up and smacking each other.
Yeah, I don't. So I lift the knee, slap the knee, and then I don't know if you could see this, but right after I slap the knee, before I wave my finger, I put my index finger to the tip of my tongue, because I make sure I lick the tip of my finger before I do it. So it's the slap on the knee, and then put the index finger to the tongue, and then do the can't teach that wave.
Let me ask you real quick about your debut with Raw, because you guys were on fire with NXT, and again, a totally different audience. Even though the WWE universe does watch NXT, not everything translates the same when you move up to the WWE. What was going through your guys' head when you're going to debut? You're going to do everything that comes to expect from you guys, and it goes over like gangbusters. What's the process before coming out of the gorilla position and then getting on stage and then seeing it be fully accepted?
Well, we were very fortunate to have our debut the night after WrestleMania, because that building is the carryover from the fans that go to WrestleMania. And the majority of the fans in that building are hardcore fans. They're fans from the UK. They're fans from all over the world. They're the hardcore fans from the United States that go to that event. So the majority of the hardcore fan base watches NXT. So we had a good feeling going into that night that the people were going to be there with us when we came out, and they were going to know our lines. Because I think the year before at the NXT show in San Jose, we came out, and that same hardcore fan base, was right there with us the whole time. So we had a good feeling that the people were going to be there with us, and we were fortunate to debut in Dallas the night after WrestleMania. But the whole night, we were on pretty late. We were on like 2.5 hours into the show. So we were getting jittery in the back. Just really, really, really pumped up, really excited. We were just anxious, want to go out there. And then finally, with about 20 minutes till we were going to walk to the curtain, we left the locker room, started walking down the hallway to the curtain. And I remember me and Enzo were walking down the hallway, and we had a confidence and a swagger about us. We knew we were going to go out there and absolutely crush it.
I was so happy to see you guys get called up, and I was even happier, not just the reception you got from your debut, but as, weeks turned into months, and I'm like, people are not only still digging this, more people are getting involved with this and just waiting to see you guys do what you do. Enzo dancing around backwards like crazy, and then, of course, the performances that you guys put on as far as your matches is second to none, and you're a much-needed shot in the arm for the tag team division.
Yeah, the tag team division now is on both brands is just very, very, very strong, especially with American Alpha debuting on SmackDown.
Right.
The tag team wrestling right now in WWE is just going to be off the charts. There's so many good tag teams. There's so many great tag teams, and that includes us and Alpha and then New Day and Club and everybody everybody on both brands. So tag team wrestling is going to be extremely, extremely fun in the coming months and years.
Tag team has hasn't been this hot in a long time. For a while, there was just such a lull in the tag team division. But, you guys are all doing amazing work, and everything is just catching and clicking at the right time. And, of course, you can see Cass and Enzo fighting Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho at SummerSlam, Sunday, August 21st. At the Barclays Center and just on the WWE Network.
Exclusively on the WWE Network, and it's in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes, we will be there, and for those who can attend, the WWE Network, get it. It's $9.99 a month. It's definitely worth having. Cass, unfortunately, we're out of time, but you're from New York. We're right here in Rockefeller Center. If you got some time next time you're in the place, just come by and say hello and hang out with us.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. I appreciate that.
All right, take care, man. We appreciate it.
All right.